Good evening, everyone out there in YouTube land. Introducing peaceful protester on the 3rd Street Promenade, Wade Kelley.
Thank you, Ethan Hiatt. Hello, and welcome to my TV show on the YouTube network with a potential audience of over 2 billion people. Coming to you live from the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where I am peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless here in Santa Monica and in Los Angeles County and in California and the whole US of A. The whole wide world if we can do something about it, but we have to start right where we are. So I'm starting right here in Santa Monica on this 3rd Street Promenade, and I'm telling our leaders here in Santa Monica they have to do a better job of standing up for human rights. That's right, they need to do a better job of standing up for those human beings that are living on Santa Monica's streets. Santa Monica's streets. We have people here on these streets that are being criminalized. They are being treated like criminals because they are homeless. That's right. They are being given citations for having a tent or too many belongings. All over Los Angeles County, all over California, they are saying that you have to keep all of your belongings in a 60-gallon bag or they're going to throw away everything else, because that's the way it is for poor people here in California and in much of the country. But California, we need to stand up and show that we believe in human rights, that we want to build affordable housing and lift people out of poverty. We don't want to be like those conservative Republicans who want to treat people like criminals because they're poor. We don't want to be like Trump, who is trying to starve the poor right now so he can have more power and more control. We want to stand up for human rights and stand up for progressive government. But I better start off with this new song I wrote, or I'm writing. It's a work in progress.
Okay.
Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, you can't eat them. Starve the poor. Cause if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, you can't shoot them. Starve the poor. That's what Trump says. He says, I need to starve the poor so I can have more power to reopen the government and to make the Democrats look bad. He says, if I can't have it the way I want, I'll just starve the poor and we'll reopen the government and we'll make health care more expensive for all of the poor people in this country. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Cause if you can't feed them, you don't have to treat them. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, you can't eat them, so starve the poor. And if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, you can't shoot them, so starve the poor. That's what Trump says. He says, and the courts, the courts told him, listen, you got to use that money, that emergency money to fund those SNAP programs all around the country. And he said, no, I don't have to. He said, I want to starve the poor. And he took it to the Supreme Court and said, I want to starve the poor so that the country will yield and do what I say. That's what he did. And now the Supreme Court says, okay, we have to stop it until we work it through the courts. And so for now, Trump, much of the country you can starve. That's right. You can starve the poor in much of the country right now, Trump, because we have to work it through the courts. That's what the Supreme Court said. And then Trump keeps saying, I'm going to come out with a health care plan that's going to be better than Obamacare. It's going to be better than all the other health care plans in the whole world. And here it is. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is going to work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Because if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, you can't eat them. Starve the poor. Because if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, you can't shoot them. So starve the poor. That's what Trump said. Oh yeah, that's right. He's building a nice big ballroom while he's trying to starve the poor. I know, we have to remember that too. But I haven't gotten that far in the song. I just started working it out. How you doing? Good to see you. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is going to work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. After all, if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, you can't eat them, so starve the poor. If you don't food them, you don't have to include them. And you know you can't shoot them, so starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is going to work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. That's what he wants to do. That's what he's doing right now in many parts of this country. He's trying to starve the poor people so that people will bend their knee to him and say, okay, President, we will do as you want. Okay, King, Master, we will do as you want. But we're going to keep speaking out against Trump and his bullying and his evil ways. I hope you do. I hope you all get out there and peacefully protest. I just have a few verses to that song so far, so I'll keep working at it. But we need to stand up. And some people say, well, the government's going to reopen, so it doesn't matter whether he's starving the poor or trying to starve the poor. Yes, it does matter. It does matter that a president ordered by courts to feed the poor people, to make sure that money goes to the poor people for programs of giving them food, that money goes to those programs so that poor people can eat, even while the government is shut down. I mean, I'm all for the other people getting paid while the government is shut down as well. But if you're going to starve the poorest people, those most in need, that just shows you're a cruel, evil, inhumane person, diabolical. And we all need to speak out against somebody like that. We need to speak out against people in our government that will blame the poor for being poor, and the homeless for being homeless, and the sick for being sick, and not give them a hand. We need to make sure that we are standing up for the rights of every human being in this country. We need to stand up for equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. And we need to stand up against those kind of leaders that would blame the poor for being poor and the homeless for being homeless, and while they're at the same time trying to make it harder for people to survive in this country. At the same time, you're raising all your money. You're becoming rich off of these cryptocurrencies that would undermine our own currency, our own US dollar. These cryptocurrencies that would deal in the black market, that the black market are so happy to use so that they can't be traced or tracked around the world. At the same time, those black market people are using those cryptocurrencies. Our own president and his family are getting richer and richer off of those cryptocurrencies. And he is also selling coins of him dressed up like Superman and things like that, just making money off of poor people instead of lifting up poor people, making it easier for them to have health care, making it easier for them to have food and housing. Too many of our leaders are just like that all around the country, and we need to tell them to stand up for the poor and the homeless instead of pushing them down further and further like President Trump is doing. We have too many who are saying, don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor at all. We'll pull the chair beneath your seat and mock you when you fall. We'll tell you that you're crazy and you're on the drugs. They'll say you're mostly lazy and you're filled with bugs. So don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Just be rich. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and sick. They'll put you in the hospital and spit you out real quick. They'll say you need to rest more and change the way you eat. But they ain't got no medicine to get you off of the streets. So don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Just live in a mansion. How the rich folks want to help you if they could. So they'll take your tents and your bags and stuff and move them to another neighborhood. A little farther, a little farther, a little farther down the road would be good. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't live in your car. They'll find a way to ticket you no matter where you are. They'll say you're near a schoolyard or near a city park. They'll make you move your car all day and give you tickets while you're sleeping in the dark. So don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Just live on a yacht. That's right. We have so many of our leaders today, so many of our public servants telling poor people they have to work harder. You got to work. I hear people all the time tell me, these homeless people just need to get a job. That's what they need to do. They need to get a job so they can get off the street. Even if there are a lot of homeless people that do have jobs that still cannot afford a decent place to live, especially not here in Santa Monica, rated the second most unaffordable city in the whole country just recently in one of these rankings. That's not good. We're supposed to be working to make it more affordable for the people that do live here and make it easier for the people that are struggling to survive here. Make it easier for them to survive here. Make it easier for your employees and city government employees to be able to live in the city they work in. That's what we got to do. Instead of segregating our cities because it's too expensive for people to live in, we need to keep integrating our cities. We don't want to have rich cities like Beverly Hills where 82% of the people are white where you have all of the gardeners come in during the day and leave the city at night because nobody can afford to live there. And so you have all white people living there and all the other people of different colors, all people of color coming in to do some work, but not being able to take part in the democracy of these cities. We need to keep integrating these cities, like Santa Monica, that is 70% white. That's right. If you price out all the poor people, you're going to price out a lot of people of color, because we haven't gotten to a place yet where everybody has basically the same. And the wealth gap is widening and widening. We got people being poorer and poorer every day and people becoming richer and richer. We got somebody who might become the first trillionaire in this country. That's a shame if that happens. What we need to do is raise taxes on the rich, 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 raise taxes on the rich. Oh, it's a good song. It's a simple song, but it's a good one, and one that we need to teach our leaders, our public servants. We need to tell them to get to singing that song every day. Start singing this song. Raise taxes on the rich, raise taxes on the rich, raise taxes on the rich, raise taxes on the rich. That's right. We need our leaders to sing that song, and we need them to use those taxes to help lift people out of poverty, so we can narrow that wealth gap that's been widening and widening and widening. That's right. We need to make sure that everybody can survive, thrive, and survive in this richest, most powerful country in the whole wide world. There's no reason for poor people to be sleeping in the streets while rich people are having space races. We can do better than that. We live in the land of milk and honey. There's plenty and plenty. No reason for poor people to be sleeping in the streets. No reason for us to have leaders that blame everything on the poor and the homeless and those without health care. We can do better. We need to stand up for the rights of poor people instead of listening to those rich people that would say, don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor at all. We'll pull the chair beneath your seat and mock you when you fall. We'll tell you that you're crazy and you're on the drugs. We'll say you're mostly lazy and you're filled with all kinds of bugs. So don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Just be rich. Now they're saying, don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and sick. We can't put you in the hospital because we don't have enough money, and it's going to cost more and more for us, so we need to just throw you out in the streets. That's what we need to do. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and sick. You'll wait for hours to get into the hospital, and then we'll throw you out real quick. We'll tell you that you're crazy and you're on the drugs. We'll say you're mostly lazy and you're filled with all kinds of bugs. So don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Just be rich. All the rich folks want to help you if they can. So they'll start a race to outer space to help their fellow man. We are going to build affordable housing up on Mars. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't live in your car. They'll find a way to ticket you no matter where you are. They'll say you're near a schoolyard or near a city park. They'll make you move your car all day and give you tickets while you're sleeping in the dark. So don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Don't be poor and homeless. Just be rich. Don't be poor and homeless. Just be rich. That's right, homeless people. Just be rich. That's what so many of our leaders say. Homeless people just work harder while they give more and more jobs to the artificial intelligence and the other robots and computers, make it harder for people to survive, and then blame poor people for being poor and homeless. It's just a shame. We need to speak up for those people. We need to keep speaking up for the poor and the homeless. I am one, and I'm proud to be poor. I've been working at being poor a good portion of my life. I like performing and doing free shows and free kind of silly things in life. And I never wanted to earn a lot of money. And I believe that every poor person should be able to stand up with their head up high and say, I'm poor, but I am worth something. I have a worth to my life, even though I'm poor.
I know who God is.
And you know, and you have a right to believe in your God, and every poor person has the same rights as the richest person in the world, and we need to keep reminding people of that. How you doing?
Waiting on my housing and everything else God got in store for me.
All right.
You can't fuck with sometimes. You can't fuck with biological blood family relatives on your mother or your father's side.
Can I give you this?
Because everybody's greedy.
That's right.
Oh, God bless you, my brother.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Peace.
you. See, I'm blessing you too.
Oh, I thank you very much. That's right. We need to keep standing up for the.
You tell the truth, brother. You tell the truth.
Well, I don't know. You probably haven't gotten it.
Don't be poor and homeless because nobody give a fuck.
You probably haven't heard my new song today. Here's one. Marcus, you can hear it too. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna hit the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. I'll play it for you again. I don't know if you heard it.
Give him one too, because he need to go and sing for the people.
Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, he can't eat them. Starve the poor. Cause if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, he can't shoot them. Starve the poor.
Starve the poor.
Thank you. Peace. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. I'll be working on that, adding to it, but that's what I have so far. You like it? Thank you. Thank you. Peace. How you doing today, Marcus?
Good, sir. Do you
Good.
know about the St. Monica's Thanksgiving event?
Go ahead and give it to him.
What is it?
I want him to go so he can sing songs.
Oh, I saw that last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, same thing. If you want to,
If you want to go again, because they need to hear you sing, man.
Well, thank you, sir.
It's
If
the
they invite me, I will go.
It's the words.
That's right. I hope. See the people living in the street, ain't got no money, ain't much to eat. They're not too proud to take your crust of bread, just looking for some place to lay their weary heads. What's the problem? that brought him here. The story's long and it isn't very clear. So many roads lead to the street, just looking for some place to lay their tired feet. You have a good night. Peace. Just looking for some place to lay their tired feet. I ain't saying they ain't done wrong. I ain't saying didn't help to bring it on. Just saying there must be somewhere they belong, and they're looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. What's the problem that brought him here? The story's long and it isn't very clear. So many roads lead to the street, just looking for some place to lay their tired feet. All these homeless people living in a ditch, with all these empty buildings and tax cuts for the rich. I ain't saying you have to give, but everybody has got a right to live, and they're just looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. Looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. You can sweep them out your doorway, tear down their tents. Gonna keep on coming if you keep on raising rents. I ain't saying you have to do good, but why don't you try letting homeless people move into your neighborhood, Santa Monica? Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. Let's try that one more time. You can sweep them out your doorway, tear down their tents. Gonna keep on coming if you keep on raising rents. I ain't saying you have to do good, but why don't you try letting homeless people move into your neighborhood, Santa Monica? Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. Don't need your swimming pool, don't need your king-size bed. Just looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. Hey, hey! That's right, they're just looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads, and we could help them. Right here in Santa Monica, we could make sure that everybody who is homeless here in Santa Monica tonight had a decent place to live. There are plenty of vacant buildings here in Santa Monica. There are plenty of empty hotel rooms and motel rooms here in Santa Monica. It's just a problem of greed. Just plain greed, greed. You haven't heard my new song yet? I'll play you just a taste of it. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, he can't eat them. Starve the poor. Because if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, he can't shoot them, starve the poor. That's what he's doing. That's what he told the Supreme Court. He said to the Supreme Court, thank you very much, peace, I'll be sharing that with the homeless. He told the Supreme Court, he says, I have to be able to starve the poor people so I can show that I'm in control. You have to let me starve the poor people so that I can show that I'm in charge. That's what kind of lunatic we have in the White House. And that's what kind of lunatic people are following in this country. And that's what kind of lunatic our Democratic leaders let get by folding so easily. But they didn't have much of a plan going into this, so at least we know that he is the kind of president who will starve the poor just to show that he has power. And we have to move forward, and we have to peacefully protest, and we have to stand up, and we have to do whatever we can to keep this evil man from doing much more trouble in this country. And that means peaceful protest. I'm talking about peaceful protest. I'm talking about walkouts. I'm talking about shutdowns. I'm talking about strikes. And if we're reopening the government, as it looks like we will be doing, we need to make sure that the rest of our citizens use peaceful means to continue to speak out against these terrible things that they're trying to do. They're trying to take away affordable health care from millions and millions of people. And to do it, they are trying to starve other people just to get that done. That's a shame. For those federal courts to tell that president, you have to use that money that is in that emergency fund, you have to use that money to feed the poor people. And he said, no, I don't want to feed the poor people. I'm going to take it to another court. And then he said, no, I'm going to take it to the Supreme Court. And now the Supreme Court says, well, we'll let you starve some of the poor people right now until we work it through the courts. And that's why we need to keep speaking out and keep peacefully protesting and speaking out against somebody who would starve poor people to get power. I know I keep saying it, but that's something that we really need to stand up and speak out against. Have a good night, guys. Peace. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about hope. It's about joy. It's about bring some home to your little girls and boys. Hey, peace and love. Hey, did you hear my new song? Here, I'll play you a little bit of my new song. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, he can't eat them. Starve the poor. Cause if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, he can't shoot them. Starve the poor. That's what he wants to do. That's the beginning of my new song. I'm just trying it out now. Glad you guys love it. I know you love it. You want to say hello?
Are you on TikTok?
TikTok? TikTok's owned by the Chinese. What are you going to get me on? You want me to give all my information to the Chinese? And speaking of that, it was supposed to be closed down, but our president said, oh, it's all right if China gets to know all of our information. We're friends with them now. I don't know what the problem there was. This is on a thing called YouTube, I'll tell you.
How many viewers do you
How many viewers are out there right now? 758?
Yo.
49? 78? 50? I'm not sure. Sometimes it says big numbers. Sometimes it says, it's usually less than a billion. I usually get less than a billion viewers. But you guys having a good night?
Yeah.
I haven't seen you for a while, Alex. You doing all right? Good. We played a little basketball today and won.
Have a good night, Wayne.
All right, you guys have a great night. Peace and love. Spread the peace and love and speak out for human rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. And speak out here in Santa Monica. Tell Santa Monica to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Tell them to build affordable housing and not to criminalize homelessness as they have done. That's right. They're spending more money on getting these homeless people into programs somewhere else instead of building affordable housing right here. And we need to tell them, listen, do your job here, Santa Monica. Show that progressive government can work, can make a difference in people's lives. That we can build affordable housing right here in Santa Monica. And we can keep integrating society, can keep integrating this city. And find places to live for the people that work here. For your first responders, for all the people that work on your promenade that can't afford to live in your city. Because if you only have the business owners and property owners being able to participate in your democracy, that's kind of like an oligarchy. You know what they're talking about when rich people run everything? And we don't want Santa Monica to be that kind of a city. We want Santa Monica to be a democracy, a vibrant democracy, where everybody, that we have a lot more people involved in our democracy, the poor and the rich, people from different races and different ethnicities, different beliefs, different genders, all living together and participating in a democracy. That's right, that's what we're working towards, a better day for everybody. How's it going? Peace. All right, I might as well play you my new song, because I've only played it about 8 times tonight. I'm just breaking it in. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, he can't eat them. Starve the poor. Cause if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, he can't shoot them. Starve the poor. Hey, hey, all right. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Hey! Oh, oh, oh. Here's the dance break. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, hey. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, hey. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, let me get this turned around.
I'm digging it out. Yo, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come into the video. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. We'll sing to him.
Come to the floor.
Look at him.
Can you do it for 3 people or no? Yeah.
Thank you for the dancing. That's the Wade Kelley dancers there. They didn't know it, but thank you. You guys will get the checks. They'll go right into the Venmos of your choice. Yeah. Right. Thank you, Peace. I'll be sharing that with the homeless here in Santa Monica and around. And keep speaking out. Keep speaking out for human rights and the right for everybody to have a decent place to live in the richest, most powerful country in the world. That ain't too much to ask. Peace. We got to keep integrating Santa Monica, because if we push all the poor people out, we push out a lot of people of color, and we have to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. You know what I mean? That's right. Keep working towards diversity. All right, thank you guys. Have a great night. Peace. Spread the peace and love. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about hope. It's about joy. It's about bring some home to little girls and boys. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about enough hope to keep them off the dope. Cause when the hope and the joy are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about joy. It's about hope. It's about you. It's about me. It's about you and me working towards equality. It's about me. It's about you. It's about saying Black Lives Matter too. Cause when you and me are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about you. It's about me. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz, se trata de amor, se trata de paz y amor. Se trata de paz y amor. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum, yeah. Woo! Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about the only thing my heart needs thinking of. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about a little bit of love and peace at least. Cause when the peace and love are gone, you know must be moving on. It's about peace. It's about love. 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 Oh, it's all about love. That's right. It's all about peace and love and spreading it around a little better. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy. There's no reason for poor people to be sleeping in the streets while rich people are having space races. We can do better than that. We need to raise taxes on the rich, 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 raise taxes on the rich. Oh, I know it's a simple song, but it's a good one, and one that we need to teach our leaders, our public servants. And we need to use that money to help lift people out of poverty, to make sure that everybody can have the basics in this richest, most powerful country in the whole wide world. Because we live in the land of milk and honey, there's plenty, 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 plenty. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. We don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. So listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. We don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are mountains and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. We don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. So listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love. Someday, when I'm feeling low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you, just the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep your breathless charms. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you just the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that smile that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep your breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. I love her when I'm near you and I hear you speak my name softly to my ear. You breathe a flame. Love her when we're dancing, keep on glancing in my eyes till love's own entrancing music dies. All of my future is in you. You're every plan I design. Say that you'll always continue to be mine. Lover, please be tender when your tender fears depart. Love, I surrender to my heart. Lover, when we're dancing, keep on glancing in my eyes. They say the devil is in you, and to resist you I try. But if you didn't continue, I would die. Lover, please be tender when your tender fears depart. Lover, I surrender to my heart. How you doing, Myrick? I'm sorry, man. Some things. How you getting by all right? Doing okay?
Yeah.
You're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Looking like you've been eating something.
Yeah, I have.
Are you in need of anything?
Just maybe just a little bit of change.
Just a couple dollars?
What's been going on with you?
$2, $3?
$3.
All right.
Yeah. You about ready for Thanksgiving?
Huh?
You know Thanksgiving's coming up. Where you gonna eat at?
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe one of my friends.
You know, just for me, it's every Thanksgiving I try to go to the Laugh Factory.
The Laugh Factory for Thanksgiving. That's good.
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me St. Joseph's here has a good thing. Can I give you this?
You know what gets to me? I got a picture with Steve Gutenberg. He went straight to the fire. He helped me out with his one. This was like after the Eden fire.
Uh-huh.
You know who Steve Gutenberg is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a police captain. How you doing?
Good, good.
Good. Peace. You getting by okay?
Doing okay?
Yeah? All right. You don't need anything? Go. All right. Good to see you. So, yeah, you haven't heard my new song? I'll have to play it for you.
I want to hear it.
Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, he can't eat them. Starve the poor. Cause if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, he can't shoot them. Starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. After all, he can't eat them. Starve the poor. And if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. After all, he can't shoot them. Starve the poor. That's what he wants to do. He went to the Supreme Court and he said, I have to be able to starve the poor. I got to be able to starve the poor. You gotta let me starve the poor. And then they said, well, we'll work it through the courts and see how it goes. Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Hey!
They're eating their cats in Springfield. They're eating their dogs in Springfield.
Thank you, Myrick. They're eating their cats, they're eating their dogs. And that's reason enough to starve the poor, that's what he said. Ah, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh a little bit, or you'd cry every day. In the twilight glow I see blue eyes crying in the rain. When we said goodnight and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I remember blue eyes crying in the rain. That's it. We gotta laugh because otherwise we'd be crying every day the way this evildoer is in the White House and what he would like to do to all the poor people. Trying to deport everybody who speaks any language different than his. Trying to push out people that have been used for their labor for generations and not been given their rights. We need to stand up for the rights of these people to have a pathway to citizenship, because we don't want to be one of those countries that have most of their workers from another country and make sure that those people don't have any rights. They do that in the Arab Emirates. In the Arab Emirates, they have about 88% of their workers from other countries, and they don't have the rights of the citizens of their country. And we need to make sure that the people in this country all have the same rights, and that we stand up for those rights of these people that have been used for their labor and not been given their rights. De la Sierra Moreno, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ese lunar que tiene, cielito lindo, junto a la boca, no se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. This land is your land. This land is my land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Let me hear you go. This land is your land, thank you, Mike. My land, from California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. That was Myrick Beasley on the telephone keyboard.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
You can upload
You can get yourself a keyboard right on your phone.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. What else would that be? Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. One more time, everybody sing along. Here we go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. This land is made for you and me. Let's make sure this land is made for you and me. Woo! Very good. Thank you, Myrick Beasley, on your. He's got a keyboard right on his phone. I know. I guess a lot of people know about that. I just never looked into that myself. That's right. So we got to keep working towards a better day for everybody, because we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten to a place where there are equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity in this country. We've got a lot of people. We got about tens of millions of people living in the shadows who have not been given their rights in this country. We need to stand up for their rights, and we need to stand up for the poor people in this country who have been living without. And now, of all things, we've got a leader who wants to starve the poor, who asked the Supreme Court. He said, please let me starve the poor. Please let me starve the poor so I can have more power. That is a shame. We need to get rid of that. We need to peacefully protest and try to get Congress to do something to stand up for the rights of human beings in this country. We'll get through it. We'll come through. We'll come through. A better day is on its way for me and you. And we'll come through. Good to see you, Myra. Peace. We'll come through. We'll come through. Any day, skies of gray will turn blue. And we'll come through. I know times are bad, and I know people are suffering and so many loved ones are sad, but we'll come through. We'll come through. We'll come through. Oh yes we will. We'll come through. We'll come through. A better day is on its way for me and you. And we'll come through. I know times are tough, and I know those who are helping, we can't ever thank you enough, but we'll come through. We'll come through. We'll come through. Oh yes we will. So I want to speak out and dedicate the rest of this song to all the veterans out there. Tomorrow's Veterans Day here in the United States. And there are a lot of veterans who are homeless, even today. We need to make sure that every veteran has the basics, has more than the basics. They've given up, a lot of people. Speaking of veterans, I know a friend who was a veteran from the Vietnam War, and he was a veteran. He was a Army member, and he didn't even have his citizenship, and he served for this country. There are lots of people out there that are serving this country that don't have citizenship, and we should make sure that they find a pathway to citizenship right away. And he told me it was a couple of years before he actually got his citizenship in this country, after he served overseas in the Vietnam War. And that's just, to me, that's amazing. And we need to continue to stand up for the veterans and for good health care for all of them, and a decent place to live, food to eat. You know, everybody should have the basics in this richest, most powerful country in the world, but our veterans should never want after serving this country. And it's a shame that we have to have special programs and special funds to make sure that veterans have a place to live and such. And we need to continue to tell our leaders, make sure that everybody can have the basics. We'll come through. We'll come through. A better day is on its way for me and you. And we'll come through. We'll come through. skies of gray will turn blue, and we'll come through. And now times are rough, and I know those who have helped us, we can't ever thank you enough, but we'll come through. We'll come through. We'll come through. Oh, yes, we will. Oh, we'll come through. We'll come through. Any day, skies of gray will turn blue, and we'll come through. We will come through. 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 We'll come through. We'll come through. We'll come through. How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Can I give you a little something? Thank you. Can I give you a little something? No? You don't need it? All right. You having a good night? Well, good to hear. Enjoy. It's a beautiful night. Oh, my love, oh, my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world will see that you were meant for me. All my life, I've been waiting. Tonight there'll be no hesitating, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world will see that you were meant for me. Stars appear and the shadows are falling. You can hear my heart a-calling. A little bit of love makes everything right. Gonna see my baby tonight. Oh, my love, oh, my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world will see that you were meant for me. Stars appear and the shadows are falling. You can hear my heart a-calling. A little bit of love makes everything right. Gonna see my baby tonight. Oh, my love, oh, my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world will see that you were meant for me. That you were meant for me. That you were meant for me. Hey! Hey! Thank you, thank you. Hello, Buddy Holly. That's right, we got to keep working towards a better day because we haven't gotten there yet. So many of my friends say, well, the Democrats shouldn't have closed down the government. It's just that they're just trying to be greedy. I said, well, wait a minute. The Democrats voted not to reopen the government because they wanted to make sure that people could have affordable health care. You know, we have 10 states in this country that don't have any poor people's health care. They don't have Medicaid for the poor in 10 states in this country. They say, if you're not working and you can't afford your own health care, then you don't deserve to have health care. You don't deserve to have teeth. If you're too sick to work, you're too sick to live. And that's the way it is. Here in California, we have Medicaid for poor people. I got my teeth cleaned not too long ago because I'm poor and I have Medicaid. I got my teeth cleaned. They'll do that for you here in California. It's not always easy to get an appointment. We need to work towards making our healthcare system better here in California, but at least we have healthcare for poor people and dental care for poor people. You know, Trump's healthcare, I don't know if you've heard my new song, but I'll play it again. Trump's new health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new health care is starve the poor. I forget how the melody goes now. I'll come back to that song. I've already played it about 4 times tonight. But what we need to do is we need to keep making things better here in California. We need to show that progressive government can work, can lift people out of poverty and help people and build more affordable housing right here in California so that the rest of the country can see there is a difference between conservative government and progressive government. Instead of criminalizing homelessness as we have done all over California, we need to be building affordable housing and making sure that everybody can have the basics in this 4th largest economy of the whole wide world, in this richest, most powerful economy of the world, USA. But California is the 4th largest economy of the whole wide world. We're living in California, the land of peace and love. Living in California, place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, everything's mostly okay. Living in California, another beautiful sunshine day. Don't let the Trump get you in a slump. We'll get rid of his hump. We're gonna be all right. We're in the land of surf and sand, movie stars, electric cars, and it's a beautiful Santa Monica night. We're living in California with people of all kinds. Living in California. How you doing? Sure, we're all just a little bit out of our minds. Living in California, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California, rest of the country's moving in reverse. Woo! Living in California, everything's mostly alright. Living in California, having fun on the promenade tonight. Ooh. How you doing? You doing all right? Getting by okay? Do you need anything? Huh? Are you unhoused? Yeah. Can I hear you? You're welcome. Things peaceful? Everybody's treating you all right? Yeah? Okay, good to hear. My name is Wade. Keep working towards it. We'll keep hoping for a better day. Keep speaking out, and I hope things go better for you. Everything's basically all right? Yeah? Yesterday? I have to look it up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Peace. You have a good night. Peace. We're living in California. Everything's mostly alright. Living in California, having fun on the promenade tonight. Woo! Don't get me wrong. We got a lot of good things going on here in California. California is the second most diverse state in the whole country. You have a good night. Good to see you. Peace. What? Good to see you. You doing all right? You need anything? I don't have a blanket, sorry. Good night. Good night. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. I was living in California. Everything's mostly alright. Living in California. Having fun on the promenade tonight. Woo! Like I said, we got some good things going on here in California. California is the fourth largest economy in the world, and yet we have the most homeless people of any state in the whole country. Why is that? We got the most billionaires and the most homeless people. Why is that? That's a crime. That ought to be a crime. There should be no reason for so many people to have so little while so many have so much. We can do better. California, we have a lot of diversity in this state, and that's beautiful, but we need to make sure that we're working to integrate our cities. We don't need all of the rich people living on the coast and pushing the poor people further out into underserved, underfunded areas, making it harder for people to survive in those places. We need to make sure that we're spreading out the costs and the rewards in this state. That's kind of simple, right? Just make sure that more people can live in your rich city. More, and then you're going to have more integration. You're going to have less segregation. So we need to keep working at that, California. And we need to spend more money on our public education. Because right now, California, we're ranked 21st in spending. That's just on the spending of public education here in the United States of America. We're ranked 21st. And we're the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world. No reason for us to be ranked 21st in spending on public education. We need to keep lifting children out of poverty and making sure that they can have a better day. I'm not saying that we have to make sure that everybody has exactly the same, but we need to make sure that every child can have a good start. Because we're not trying to work towards becoming a country that has rulers and servants. We're trying to work towards a country where everybody can be the master of their own destiny. That everybody can chart their own destiny and have the means to survive. And everybody should be able to have the basics in this richest, most powerful country in the world. So we need to keep working towards a better day for everybody. Even right here in California. I was living in California with people of all kinds. Living in California, sure I'll get a little bit out of our minds. Woo! Living in California, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California, that's right. Rest of the country's moving in reverse. Let's not follow them. Living in California, everything's mostly alright. Living in California, having fun on the promenade tonight. Woo! Living in California, the place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, go out and spread some peace and love. Yeah, 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 hey, hey. Woo! That's right. Let's keep working at it, making things better, California. We did have a victory with that Prop 50 last week. That's great. That means that if the Republicans put more Republicans in the House of Representatives, then we're going to put some more Democrats in there to give a balance, because they're trying to gerrymander and push more Republicans in there, and it's already got too many Republicans. But, you know, we need to actually get some things done here. I can't believe it's already the 6th year of Newsom's reign here in California, and he wasn't able to repeal Prop 13. Let me say that again. Prop 13, he should have been able to repeal that to make it easier for poor people to have housing. Because right now that Prop 13 makes it much easier for rich people to hold on to housing and much harder for poor people to get housing and property. And it takes away, well, it took away a lot of programs, funding for a lot of programs back when they put it in place in 1978. Since Prop 13 was voted in this state, we've been getting more and more republicanisms, spending less money on public education. You know, California used to have one of the public education systems that was admired all around the world. And it's gone downhill a bit. And we're still not spending enough money. And I can't believe that our Governor Newsom didn't do more to spend more money, put us right at the top, instead of 21st in spending on public education. So we need somebody who wants to do that. Hopefully this Katie Porter will be much more progressive and get more things done. She seems like a person who can get things done. And I hope she wants to build more affordable housing here in California, because we gave the governor $24 billion to build affordable housing. And instead of building affordable housing, he asked the Supreme Court to criminalize homelessness here in California and all around the West. And that's what they did. Now cities all around California are threatening people with jail or putting people in jail because they are homeless. And they're taking all their possessions and throwing them away, giving them a 60-gallon bag, say, fit everything in here. If I had I don't know if they'd let me keep my guitar if I was out on the street, if it didn't fit in the 60-gallon bag with my other stuff. It's a shame. It's hard for the homeless people here. And we need to be making it easier and better for people that are suffering homelessness. Because we can make things better. Make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. Someone's always crying, there'll always be pain. Some need the sunshine and some need rain. Some need the sunshine and some need rain. The world keeps spinning, we can't slow it down, but we can help each other while it's turning around. And make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. Can't solve every problem, can't stop every crime. Oh, we can't turn back time. The world keeps spinning, we can't slow it down, but we can help each other while it's turning around. And make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better. Never make it perfect, but make it a little bit better as we go. Make it a little bit better as we go. We'll keep working towards a better day, keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Housing the homeless, common sense gun laws, good public education, health care for all. We can do great things in this country. They have been done before, but we need leaders to stand up for those who don't have a big voice in our government, in our country, because the rich people, they're doing just fine. Rich people don't need government at all. They have their own security forces, they have their own islands, they have their own currencies, they have their own space races. They don't need the government. It's the poor and the working poor that need a government to stand up for them, and not somebody like this evildoer in the White House who would Trump's new plan for health care is coming to the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. If you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them, and he can't even eat them, so he'll starve the poor. 'Cause if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. You know, he'd really like to shoot them, but he'll starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna hit the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is gonna work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. 'Cause if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. Well, you can't eat them, so he'll starve the poor. 'Cause if you don't food them, you don't have to include them. Well, he can't shoot them, so he'll starve the poor. He said to the Supreme Court, he said, please, these courts want me to use that money that's there to feed the poor. Those courts want me to use that money to feed the poor. I don't want to feed the poor. That's what he told the Supreme Court. He said, I want to starve the poor so I can show people I have power. Trump's new plan for health care is going to hit the floor. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Trump's new plan for health care is going to work for sure. Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Because if you don't feed them, you don't have to treat them. And we know he can't eat them, so he'll starve the poor. If you don't food them, you don't have to include them. Oh, he'd really like to shoot them, but he'll starve the poor. Trump's new plan Trump's new plan for health care is starve the poor. Hey! Peace and love. Keep speaking out. Peacefully protest.